How to avoid FOMO and stupid investing decisions. Ever felt the FOMO creeping in, urging you to make stupid decisions in the mad world of crypto? Well, get ready to move away from FOMO with this video. Fear of missing out is very common for us crypto investors from my experience, and is a mistake that many investors make. I've done it several times. My friends have done it, colleagues, and just about every investor I've ever met. Investing is really important and is a proven way to grow your wealth and achieve financial freedom, financial independence. Just be aware that there are big risks, especially if you are prone to making decisions based on FOMO. FOMO is a common emotional trigger that many people experience, especially in today's digital age, where news and social media can create a constant sense of urgency and excitement around investing opportunities. This sense of urgency often leads to impulsive investment decisions based on the fear of missing out on a big investment opportunity. As I've said, I've invested because of FOMO, and it's easy to get sucked in. The problem with investing based on FOMO is that it often leads to poor investment choices, such as jumping into the latest crypto without doing proper research or analysis. This type of decision making can lead to significant financial losses, as crypto can be volatile and unpredictable, more so if you don't know what you're doing and end up investing for all the wrong reasons. Let's take stocks for example. I got into stocks back in 2010 and I invested into single stocks because of FOMO. I've done FOMO investing in property, and this was because I was a bit jealous of two of my best friends. Not proud of this one, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The twins, who had been two of my closest friends for over 10 years at the time, were buying a house on a new estate in our local area. They were buying off plan and were excited about how much profit they were about to make on the property. Jealousy kicked in and I didn't want to miss out. I steamed in without thinking, without doing any research, any calculations. I didn't even have a job as I was about to leave the RAF. My plan was to buy the house for 130,000 and sell for 140,000, making a quick 10 grand. The property was never valued above 120 grand. And me and my future wife were forced to move in, our first home. I bought it for all the wrong reasons, but it ended up being a really good first home and has become a really good rental property over the years. Long-term investing has many benefits, like turning bad investments into good investments. Even if you overpay, your tenants end up paying your mortgage off if you are willing to invest for long periods. Please don't FOMO in without doing research. It leads to financial pain. I'm happy with this property now, but at the time, this was a painful mistake. FOMO can cause investors to adopt a herd mentality, meaning that they tend to follow the crowd and invest in popular companies or sectors without taking the time to fully understand the underlying fundamentals. This was me when I first invested into stocks. I was a clueless sheep following the herd. Many investors adopt the FOMO investing strategy with crypto, and guess what? I've got my own example of FOMO investing with crypto. I invested into a meme coin in early 2021 because of FOMO. Again, it was at work where I heard about this meme coin. A few of the lads, my colleagues, had invested into this coin and were talking about it a lot. I didn't know what the use case was, basically why I should invest into it, so I didn't invest for a few days, at least. When they started talking about how much money they were making at the time, FOMO kicked in and I invested £2,000. 6 weeks later, the value of my investment had went from 2,000 to 68,000, a huge return on investment for a meme coin, and I didn't cash anything out because of FOMO. I still haven't cashed anything out 3 years later, and my investment is now down to £200. So I lost out on £66,000 worth of crypto gains because of FOMO. There were 10 of us who invested. I think one person cashed some out and bought some assets, the intelligent thing to do as an investor, but the rest of us were thinking we would be retired in a few short weeks and didn't want to miss out on huge gains. We got really greedy. Please learn from this mistake. Don't let greed kick in and rob you of your senses as an investor. As an investor, you have to take profits out along the way. You have to take cash off the table. It's essential to take a rational, research-based approach to investing rather than letting emotions guide your decisions. Investing requires discipline, planning, and a clear strategy that aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. This is how to be a skilled investor and is the opposite of FOMO investing. It's also important to diversify your portfolio, both in terms of sectors and asset classes, to minimize risk and maximize returns. FOMO investing can be appealing and it's very easy to get sucked in, but it's fraught with risks and can lead to poor decision making. Rather than making impulsive investment choices, take a logical, measured approach that again aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. It's so important. Sometimes you have to experience a bit of FOMO and make mistakes to learn the lessons. When I got sucked in with the crypto meme coin, it was the strangest day I've had as an investor. I got far too emotional and started thinking about what I'd spend the money on. I got too excited, and this is what not to do with money and investing. This was a painful lesson to learn. Please learn from my painful lessons and avoid FOMO investing at all costs. Before we wrap things up, let's have a little recap. 1. Fear of missing out, from my experience, leads to financial pain. 2. FOMO is a common emotional trigger that many people experience, especially in today's digital age where news and social media can create a constant sense of urgency and excitement around investing opportunities. 3. Please don't FOMO in without doing research. It leads to mistakes. 4. As an investor, you have to take profits out along the way. 5. Investing requires discipline, planning, and a clear strategy that aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. That's it for FOMO investing. I've left it behind and have finally learned my lessons. Hopefully you can take my word for it and you can do what you're meant to do and invest with skill. That's it for now. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it.